Good evening. We'd like to welcome you to the newest Don't Look Back expansion, Darkhearts, a sinister character expansion. I hope everyone's having a good evening tonight. As our usual guests, Ben, Matt, we also have Malev. Malev, can you say hi?
Hello. It is
Thank you.
I.
Thank you, Malev. Malev, but, life.
Uh,
Life's hard on the Baltic.
Thank you, Malev. I am your host tonight. I forgot his name. I spent all this time and I forgot his name. Dante Darkheart. Dante Darkheart. Thank you for joining us in this experience. Someone new subscribe, Eisenkern. Thank you for the subscription. It's loved so much, and I am very sincere. Thank you.
Some smoke. Give him the smoke. The guitar makes more sense now.
Ben, can you explain to them perhaps where they could find this new expansion?
Yep, I'm gonna spam some links at you people. If you haven't seen the Facebook post or the post in the group, you can go to the Don't Look Back page right here, and you will find the brand new core set for Don't Look Back, as well as the new expansion here, written by the one and only Matt. And I guess, Matt, you can explain a bit about the expansion in a minute. Well, I guess now.
Not right. No, not right. No, wait, not now.
Okay, hold on.
Okay, now.
Is your soul ready for it?
Yeah, I had to center my energies.
So this expansion, Darkhearts, is exploring a little bit of a different element of the people who live in Northwood. So a lot of the characters that we've met and run into are pretty, well, maybe heroic isn't the right word, but they have good intentions. They're good people. They have good intentions. And this expansion sort of explores a darker side of Northwood and some of the people who live there. And while they may not be evil, they're definitely sort of participating in and delving into some of the darker portions of the city and the woods nearby, or have just been in the area for a very, very long time.
So on the screen here, could you give us a rundown of these wonderful characters?
Yeah, absolutely. So on the left is the twins. They bring a new aspect to the game. They've got some new keywords. They are kids and they are ancient. And they also have a new type of ability. So there are now some magic powers and psychic powers that have keywords that will be used now and as other things are explored later on. Second, we have the cultist, who is unnamed, and when you choose to play the cultist, you choose whether it's a teen or an adult. You get to sort of fix a couple of their stats. You get to choose kind of how you want to play them. And they represent one of the hooded masses that lurks in the basements and the under areas of Northwood. Next is Dante Darkheart. His family moved to Northwood a few years ago, and the rumor is that they came specifically for him to be able to meet up with Dr. Grange. Their family comes from a small sea town off the Baltic, and he has some unique powers and abilities of his own. And then last we have Stella Bell, the Veil Walker, and she has had the gift of the conjure passed down to her through the female line of her family. She actually lives in the Northwood, but she runs a small tarot shop in the city, and she does readings, and lots of the things that she says or decrees seem to come true. She has the power of the sight.
Thank you. That was a wonderful explanation. I would like
I
to
thought
address.
those were killers.
No, these are
kind of
these
exciting with their
these are who we're
players.
playing. Well, I'm playing Dante.
We're all playing. We're gonna play these characters.
Yes.
Oh snap!
Wait, Ben, did you say who you were gonna play yet? Matt's playing Stella. I'm playing Dante. Twins and the Cultists.
I might play the. Well, which one do you want to play, Melif? I'm gonna let you pick because this is your first time playing.
Between cultists and
The twins.
children.
And the children are more than they seem. They are not just mere children.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I know that they've got martial arts skills, but maybe I think I'll go with the cultists.
As the eyeliner was being applied, there's a thought of, should have painted my nails black. But there was not enough time at that point. There was not enough time. Okay, so yeah, we're going to be playing those. Hey, besides... Oh, wait, I dropped a character, sorry. Besides just this new Sinister expansion pack, there's some other new things for sale today, Ben. Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, we've got Horror Pack. It's going to be hard not to laugh all night. We have Horror Pack C up for pre-order tonight too. Look at that right there. Oh, I can spam that. Cool, nice. A bunch of new horror dudes. And if people have bought Horror Pack A and B, then you'll know the deal. 6 new grotesque looking people. You can use them for Don't Look Back. You can use them for whatever you want, really. Just some fun minis to paint.
Thanks for the follow, Joe Martin. It's appreciated.
And I guess we should talk about the new core set a little bit.
What? A new core set.
What?
Fascinating.
So for those of you that are aware, when we've said this on stream a lot, when we first released this game, we were like, be cool, maybe we'll sell 30 copies, that might be fun, you know. We were kind of just like, let's do it.
See what happens.
Yeah, see what happens. We really did not expect you know, it to be this popular. We hoped that it would be, but you know, we genuinely didn't know. And the original core game, as you know, included the cabin and the other MDF components and stuff. And the MDF is quite time consuming to manufacture, and it's not something that we produce in vast quantities. You know, we don't make kits in like the thousands and tens of thousands. So it was always selling out because we would cut a bunch of cabins and all this sort of stuff, and they would sell out within an hour. And we really quickly realized that we need to have a different core box for people that just want to get the game at a lower cost, get into it and kind of give it a go. And I think once we sat down and kind of started putting this together, we realized that although the original core game kind of used the cabin a lot, the game has evolved since release to include a huge number of, you know, various expansions that Matt has written. So this is kind of just like, if people want to get into the game, if you want to get your friends into it and they want to get a core box, then this is kind of the thing for them to buy. The cabin and the MDF stuff, we'll probably sell that separately down the line. I can't say when, just because we're kind of packed out right now. This is up for pre-order. The one thing that is holding it back, if you will notice, is the new token sheet, which I completely forgot to put live separately. Bummer.
Is it live? It's live right now?
The core game is. I was supposed to put the tokens live too, which I didn't. Oh, bummer.
Well, hey, that's what streaming it's all about. Remember,
I'll take over for you.
You were supposed to do.
Take over for me while I do this.
There's a token sheet. It's new. It's
gorgeous.
It's punch out card, not MDF. It's high fidelity printing. It soothes the burning ache in my soul by a small amount. It's pretty good. If you
By a
want a token
small
sheet,
amount.
you can get it separately. That's what Ben's doing right now. But if you don't have the game and you buy the new core game, it comes in the new core game. Ben, is it done yet?
It is not. I'm gonna need like 10 minutes to do this.
Oh, this is gonna take a long time to stall. Malev, how was your day so far?
Why don't you guys start setting up for the
The
game?
day's been good. You know, woke up,
Yeah.
felt awake after doing so.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. That's always a plus.
Yeah, I found it beneficial.
Yeah.
After that, swiftly moved on to getting some coffee and consuming it. You know, get the go-go juice.
How do you like your coffee?
I would say it's kind of just a little bit, a little bit of cream, a little bit of sugar. It's
Ask
kinda
me ask me how I like my coffee.
Oh, I know how you like it. This should be looking straight milk.
No, ask me how I like my coffee. Do it, Malev.
Connor, how do you like your coffee?
Oh, thanks for asking, Matt. I like it bitter. Bitter and disgusting, just like life.
Dark like your soul.
That's
Good dark
not
roast.
what I was expecting.
Yeah. No, I just like
like
splash
it.
of milk, that's for sure.
I like it. I like it.
I'm feeling
Connor,
represented.
what comes in that core box?
What comes in that core? The new core box.
Yeah, I need to know.
Besides token, hold on. Yeah, the new
Seamless
core box.
transition, guys.
Besides tokens, this new core box comes with everything you've come to know and love of Don't Look Back, a VHS case, some resin characters,
Hey,
and a
what?
multi-part killer. The
That's
rules.
attractive.
The newest version of the rules. There will be an errata sheet. None of the rules significantly changed. The errata sheet will be given for free if you already have the game. That'll be coming in the next 3-ish weeks. The new tokens. Did we mention those? They're not MDF. They're high fidelity printed punch out card tokens. They're pretty great. Comes with a measuring stick. Comes with your dice. You know, dice is good. And it comes with this cool new box. So.
That Ben crushed the art on. Oh my gosh. The
Oh,
cover
yes,
of it is
Ben.
amazing.
Hold it
Yay,
up,
I'm
hold-
so good.
Hold it up.
Yay.
Hot diggle.
About
That's
about the
exactly
art,
what you're
or
not
no,
supposed to
he's
look
just
back
listening.
at.
Anyway, so this should be good, and it's nice and much smaller, much
That is
easier to
very
pack.
cool.
So that's what comes in it. And again, if you have the
And it
tokens,
makes me want fruit. I like
you
it.
want- fruit,
Yeah, the colors. It makes me think of like a tangerine or something,
it's a little more
or like
red.
a peach.
IRL. The color balance is a little off. But if you already have the game, don't worry. The token sheet. Oh, and it also comes with the character cards, the visage cards for the killers, and the ammo and trait cards for the killers. In fact, it pretty much doesn't come with just the weapon cards. Those are available separately if you would like to add them on. We just could not squeeze those into the box at the price point that we wanted. So yeah, it comes with pretty much everything you could use. New follower David, thanks for the follow. I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, so weapon cards, you can buy those separately if you buy the new core set, and if you have the older sets and you just want to pick up the tokens, that'll be available for you too. As soon as Ben puts it live.
You mean like if you're about to order and you're gonna want to add these in, just wait like a minute.
Yeah, uno momento.
Just,
And the light tokens changed too, which is cool.
Oh yes,
yeah.
I don't know where I put those. There are new card light tokens that are not MDF. They're also punch out card with light like UV prints on it. So You get card tokens, you get normal tokens, you get a new measuring gauge, you get your characters, you get your killer, you get character cards, killer visages, MOs, traits, get your dice, rulebook, VHS case. And tokens, but I think I already said tokens.
I'm actually
I
really
heard they're high
hyped about
fidelity even.
High fidelity.
the high fidelity.
Just like my coffee.
I want someone to buy them and be like, these are low fidelity. I want my money back.
7.5 out of 10.
Yeah.
Scott fishing for his free shipping code.
Do they fit nicely in the character decks, the cards? Yeah, for sure. Always. Did you do the eyeline
tokens,
yourself?
you mean?
No. Oh, yes, the tokens are designed off of the
Yeah.
old tokens, so they should
Yeah.
all work nicely.
Everything's the same size as the originals. We didn't want to.
The fear tokens are round instead of septagonal. Because, look, I caught a tree on my fingerless glove. Whoops. They're septagonal. Oh, also, check out these bad boys. Look at these stickers, guys. Ooh,
Oh,
look
yeah.
at
So if you
these.
order anything this month, this is going to be your gift sticker that you're going to get.
Oh,
that's so rad. Yo, I got look at your boy right here.
Look at that Seth boy!
Hey.
Nice.
I like that style of depiction for the characters. Looks really cool.
We're trying to make people not be like, oh, I wish I would have just waited for the core box. Dark Warlock. You know, we thought the core box is good, and you know, for the price of the MDF, it's definitely like the much better deal. Eventually, if the cabin goes as a separate product, the core game plus the cabin will be more expensive than the core box. So we tried to. We're trying to enter the new market while also everyone that's supported us so far. We don't want to leave you guys out in the cold. That'd be a lame thing to do. Speaking of being out in the cold, our characters out here don't have a scenario to play. Matt, do you have an idea of what kind of scenario we should go for?
What kind
yeah.
of
What table are we
scenario
playing on?
are
Can we see the
gonna
table?
play?
Yeah, let me give you a
What's the
top-down
spooky
view.
setup that we found ourselves in?
So we're using the Ball residence. That's the home of the twins.
I
As you
like
can
that
find out.
house.
On their lore page,
it
if you
looked
buy their
good.
cards, you'll get the lore.
So that's definitely not the Ball residence.
That's not the Ball residence. That's the Helm House. Wait. I don't have a Ball residence here.
All right, we're scrapping. The
You
cards.
had one job to do.
I've had many jobs today, Ben. I have had so many jobs.
Put on eyeliner, didn't pick up the right building. All right. Well, everyone can just use your imagination that it's the correct house. How about that?
This
It's
is
a
their summer
spooky horror house.
This is where the twins summer. Okay. This is where
Nightmare.
they
It says
summer.
the summer home.
This joint is
Son
of a
actually
gun.
yo.
Why don't we play this as Stella Bell's house? We could be out in the woods where she lives.
Hey, that works.
Yeah. All right. You know what?
There
We're
we
just
go.
going to end the stream.
Retcon the table. No big deal.
That was like the last thing. I was just like, oh, yes, we have that house. It is on the shelf. Did not think twice about it. I don't even know where our Ball residence. I guess it's at the shop.
The
Dang.
baller residence.
I have
You-
one here. Maybe I have the copy that you think
You may have got it. Yeah.
Connor, I just sent you a message, by the way, that I need you to look
Okay.
at.
Great. Yeah. All right. So what scenario, Matt?
yeah.
Walk us through it. What are you thinking?
I think since we're in the woods, we could play classic Well in the Woods. That one's always fun. What was the last one we played? I actually can't remember.
We played.
I feel like we did. Oh, didn't we do the trapped one? Wasn't it? It was like the milk.
Yeah. Yeah, it's factory. So we played Trap last time. Yeah, let's do Well in the Woods.
All right. Well, in the woods. Turn to page 14 and your DLB hymnals.
If you're following along.
Do I have that?
Do you?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Moya. So the you kind of quickly find out that the twins, while they're kids and ancient, they are not, possibly not of this plane, and they've been living in the Ball residence for a very, 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 very long time.
1 second, guys.
And it's good to see you, Moya. I feel like I haven't talked to you in many a moon.
Many a moon.
Oh, you have twins in your house, Moya?
There we go. Spooky. Boom. Okay, here we go. Or decommissioning one of the... What?
For vaccinations. So maybe we'll
Oh.
actually get to see Moya.
Oh, yeah, that'll be nice. That'll be nice for you to be back.
Whoop whoop.
Okay, so we just have to set up well in the woods. I have a well
I see
already.
it on the table. You can just
Yeah.
you can just pop it up kind of by us.
Okay. The new token sheet and the light tokens are live on the website. I apologize if you've placed an order already and you would like to add those in. Email me and I'll get you a free shipping code. You can place a separate order. That completely skipped my mind. So if I don't want you to have to buy the new core box just to get the token sheet or the light tokens, and we. Honestly, we're planning to sell the light tokens separately anyway, because I think it's pretty common that people need them.
And some people want more. Yeah, more than
yeah,
just
I mean, there's, sometimes people play and there's like a bunch of them, and then you got Seth shooting light everywhere, and it's just like, So I apologize. That was an oversight on my behalf, but we'll fix you up. Or you can go ahead and place your order. I can always refund the shipping, whatever is easier for you. Let's play. Let's
All
play.
right, so we got the thing, we got the well. Got the well, it's in the woods. We got a tree. What else do we got to do? Place point of interest token.
The table.
We have to place the point of interest tokens first. From the corners of B, C, and D. Okay. Get that out of here. Put one over here in these bushes. Yep, that's great.
So Malav, an ancient ritual has been started by casting some things into this well. And our job is going to be to go and collect some of the relic items that were used to start this ritual, and we have to cast them back into the well. So we're going to be heading out trying to collect these ritual items, make it back to the well, and slam dunk them in there.
So are we starting by the well, or are we starting in the house?
Yeah, we're starting by the well. Upper left-hand corner.
So we're talking about we need to find the things now, and then we need to bring them back and throw them down the well.
Yes, before the spooky spirits that come out of the well eat our faces.
Oh, Roger.
Yeah,
that's pretty much it. So, Malev, who'd you end up saying that you were going to play?
I was going to be the cultist on that.
I just sent you on Facebook, Malev, the character card for it. So you have
Roger.
that to reference. If you need
Roger. Let's take. Yeah, I'm definitely. Let's take
Perfect.
Let's
okay.
Aganda.
6 inches. We got fright tokens.
With the cultist, you have a couple of kind of pre-game choices to make.
Pre-game choices.
Cool. Matt, do you have this open for you?
The cards?
The well in the woods thing. Like you're gonna keep.
Yeah, I do. I have the book open, and I have my
Perfect.
doc version of the.
Joe with the follow. Thank you for the follow.
Open this one. Oh snap! It's turned on its head. You know what makes more sense? Opening this up on my phone. Oh, good job, brain.
Your brain is killing it right now.
Dude, combo breaker.
All right, I got my cards up here. We got. Oh, you know what we should use this point of interest tokens is these Denise stickers. That's
I mean,
my
do we,
point of
do we have
interest.
to? What about those awesome point of interest we sell on the website?
Yeah, I don't have any of those. But I do have Denise stickers.
Denise is the point of interest.
Yeah, we'll go through some of them, Doug. I think as we go along.
How long does it take the site to update? It should have updated. You may have a cached version, so I forget what the command is to like refresh.
F5. Well, sort of.
If I get the tokens, can I get the empty core box? Maybe. I mean, I don't see why not. I can't say yes or no for sure right now.
Why don't I? While you're getting this kind of set up, do you want me to talk about the characters, the new ones, real quick? Their special abilities.
Oh yeah.
What they do. Okay, so Malev's playing the cultist, and the cultist is our next super fast character. The cultist is a movement 5, which up to this point has only been our cheerleader friend Alice Grace. The cultist has an ability called, pre-game kind of ability called One of Many. So at the start of the plot, Malev's going to get to choose to make this character either an adult or teen. So that obviously plays off of certain special rules. Malev's also going to get to choose whether the cultist is 6 combat and 10 awareness or 10 combat and 6 awareness. So more fighty or more aware. The cultist also has a minor ritual, which was one of the new magic powers. And once per turn as a quick action, the cultist can place 2 fright tokens in the center of the table to either heal a character or enemy 2 wounds in the same board section as the cultist, or deal 2 injuries to a character or the enemy, or an enemy in the same board section. And those wounds cannot be reduced. So sling in some magics.
Cool. All right, Malev, so do you want to be a fighter or do you want to be a thinker?
I want it. First of all, I'm going to be an adult. Making adult punches. And he's going to be combat 10 and awareness 6.
Perfect. So you're an adult, combat 10, awareness 6.
Yeah, that's on.
All right. Stella Bell.
Body.
You gonna walk us through your character, Matt?
Sure. So Stella Bell is an adult. She has a luck of 0, but she has prophetic visions. So at the start of the game, Connor's going to roll for me 5 20-sided dice. We keep track of those results. And then during the plot, you can replace any non-damage roll made by Stella Bell, another character, or a roll that targets Stella Bell within her awareness with one of those results. Once a result is used, then it's gone for the rest of the plot. But so she has the ability to sort of manipulate dice.
She's like weaving fate throughout the game.
Yeah, she's read the cards, tossed the bones before coming out here. She's had some glimpses into what's to come.
Tossed the bones.
First one was 18. Second one is a 4. Do you want to write these down, Matt? 18. 4.
Yeah, I am. 18, 4.
12.
12.
7.
7.
Real middle of the rolls here. Middle of it. And another 18.
Awesome. Okay, cool. Bloop.
So we have marked these down. That's her character.
She also has visitors from the Veil. So her time that she spends conjuring, gazing into the future has brought her closer to the other side, and unfortunately, sometimes that's not a good thing. So whenever Stella Bell or a character within 6 inches rolls a 1 or a 20, for any combat or awareness rolls, you immediately place a fright token in contact with that character as some of the spirits tear through from the other side and hang out with you.
Damn.
Ben, you're playing the twins?
Yeah.
The spooky
so the
twins
are slow, so they're 3 movement because they're just little guys. The other important thing for them is that the twins fall victim at 8 injuries instead of 10. They have a psychic power called Mirror, and as a long action, they can choose a killer's attack from a killer within their awareness, and they can then use that attack to target an enemy that's also within awareness. So you could use like the mutilated killer's wild swings and actually target another enemy with that. And any injury or any damage that would be dealt as terror will be dealt as injuries instead.
Cool.
They also have a set of onyx marbles, and once per turn, the twins may turn an injury gain into a terror gain or a terror gain into an injury gain within 6 inches. You cannot use that on the mirror trait, however.
Creepy.
Mhm.
And
Alright,
last
I
we
will say,
have
let's see,
Dante Darkheart. It's
Yes.
cute. It's
So
cute, though.
Dante Darkheart is a teen, and he has a power called Amplify. So whenever Dante takes damage, all characters and enemies within 6 inches also take an injury. And whenever this character heals, all characters and enemies within 6 inches heal 1 injury. And he's sinister, so Dante Darkheart does not count as the primary target for the killer's MO unless no other targets are available. So
I'm just
the
so
evil
into
that lurks in Northwood is sort of in tune with him and tends to choose other things in favor of him as a tasty treat.
It's pretty fair, though. I mean, makes sense to me. All right, yeah. So that leads us to the characters. We've got this set up ready. Malev's picked his cultist, and we are ready to start round 1. Then, right?
I
Let's do
believe
it.
so.
Let's roll for
Let's
these fright
do
tokens.
it.
Middle of the table. It is a 1.
So Malev, at the beginning of the turn, we roll for, it's called building tension, to see how much the spooky things that are out and around are setting, to see how much they're creeping about. So at the beginning, on a 10 on the first roll, on a 10 plus, then they activate and they'll move around and they could possibly turn into the killer. Since that didn't happen, an additional fright token is going to be added to the center of the table as
Malev, these things just
terror
represent
builds
like
up.
the wind in the trees, a weird cat, a shadow at the corner of your eye. Just spooky stuff that, the stuff in the background of a movie shot that may be tripping you out. Cool. All right. Which means the killer doesn't activate, and we're on to the character phase. Let's go you first. Matt, how about you go first?
All right. Stella is going to, I think, head for. She's just going to go. She's going to head towards her house. Since that's her house, she's just going to head right down towards the center there.
Double move straight towards her house.
Yeah. Yep. She's going to double move it.
Perfect.
So during
Ben,
the turn,
Hopefully
how
not
do we
tripping.
activate?
you just say, "Hey, I want to do this," and then I do it for you. We
Is
can
there,
activate
like,
in any order.
Okay.
Yeah, as
So
long as
you
it's
can
the
take-
characters.
But if we rolled a 10 plus, we would have done something before we did things.
Yeah, these
Yeah,
fright
so the
tokens
fright
would have gone
tokens would have
off.
moved. And they
Okay,
can do
and-
things like creep towards you, possibly turn into the killer, disappear as it's just wind in the trees, something like that.
Don't look
And
back
will
as
they
like
move now
activating-
after we go.
no. So each part of don't look back.
Gotcha.
If we swing over here to this camera, I'll show you.
Bingo.
So don't look back is put in 3 stages. You have your fright phase, the killer phase, and then the character phase. In order for the fright phase, which is those tokens in the middle, in order for those to actually go off, that's what we were rolling that 10 for. And as the rounds continue, it becomes easier and easier for these fright tokens to start activating and potentially conjure your killer. The killer phase, we don't really do anything with until it's conjured through the fright phase. So like for round 1, we went fright phase, nothing happened, we skipped this straight to character phase. And so now we're moving and trying to advance it. Once we all move and activate, so we get 2 actions apiece. Right now you'll probably do double move, but you can move, you can shoot, move fight, move search, you can encourage and concentrate to increase your searches or your fighting as
Combat
well.
10, cultist.
Yep.
Yeah.
So once we all move, we'll skip back up to round 2 to the fright phase again, and then roll to see what happens. And then after that, just rinse and repeat. Fright, kill a character, fright, kill a character. The way this scenario is set up is we have 12 rounds to get this done. And if we don't get it done in those 12 rounds, then we die.
Studying the dark arts of beating that ass.
Yeah, that's my
And
favorite
starting on
Dark
turn 2, we're going to start adding at the start of the fright phase, we're going to add a fright token to the center of table section A. So evil is going to start pouring out of the well also. So it starts kind of here in the middle of the table, and it's going to slowly start seeping out of the well.
Yeah. All right, Ben, where are you headed? You got the twins.
I'm immersed in this scenario.
I'm so slow.
You are
'Cause I'm
your
just a
little twin
child.
feet. Or just scuttling about.
My little children feet can't move very fast.
Yep.
I do have 2 luck though. That's pretty sick. I guess I'm just gonna head on out.
Luck is the rerolls, right? For any reason?
Yes.
Or am I-
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Buzanga.
I guess I'll head out and follow the other hero. My
Gonna follow Stella Bell, old Mama
children's
Bell.
feet. Yeah.
Okay.
Skipping along.
Hey Matt, how much luck does Malev have? How much luck does the cultist have?
What does it say?
I believe the cultist is 1.
It says
Oh,
luck
cultist
0.
is luck 0.
Luck 0. He makes his luck with karate chops.
Yeah, you're
I mean,
just one of many. You're not
That
really
makes sense to me.
important.
Yeah.
All right.
Because the whole cultist squad learns the same karate chops, unfortunately.
You all just run forward and chop at the same time in unison. Just run
No,
forward
we
chopping.
do the elbow strikes downward, just like the Warriors when the Cyrus got taken out. Just downward elbow strikes all day. That's it.
I moved south over here, right there. So Malev, you're up by this well. Where would you like to go? And remember, we have to get to these
So what
3
are these
points of
things?
interest.
I know that the triangular things are the quadrant indicators, but what is the
Yeah.
shapes? What is that in
So-
the left corner and right corner?
These in the corners, that's our points of interest. These are the
Okay.
mystical items that we need to retrieve and throw into the well in order to banish our spirit.
And I can do rituals once per turn. May place fright token in the center to either handle. Okay, we're gonna have to keep that one in the packet. So I think I'll just double move, but I'm gonna like try and go. How do you guys treat moving through bushes and trees and stuff? I'm gonna try to weave right through that nice blue green bush and the tree.
So if you go through the bush, it's half movement for that area. And whenever you get within 2 inches of a terrain feature, so these little clumps of trees we count as terrain features, we roll on the jump scare table.
Oh shit! My dude
that
is unfortunately only 6 awareness, so he runs straight to the bush.
Dropping elbows as he goes.
Yeah. Well, he thought he heard something. He's ready. He got in the traditional cultist fight stance.
all right.
Is it like a fighting game? Does he just stand there and rock? Like,
Yeah. Yeah. The player 2 is the bush.
yes, fight.
So you run straight towards that bush. You will get. So you move 6, and then we'll roll for your jump scare. So here we go. I'm just gonna roll a d10. I rolled
Is
a
D10
7.
for jump scare?
Yeah, rolled a 7. What did you
Easy,
get,
that's-
Matt?
My flipsy.
Easy. 7.
You are.
Kill.
There's this. You're gonna gain a point of terror. There's something strange in the shadows.
What?
Terror.
I threw several elbow strikes and it made even more noise.
Just laughs at you.
What? I've broken so many boards with this.
So,
I am your new master cultist.
well, if I'm going to show you your doc here, got this character doc. So I'm going to get that dice out of the way. I'm going to go ahead and increase. This is your terror row. I'm going to increase your terror to 1 point of terror. You can have 4 points before bad things start happening, and if you get 8 points of terror, you will die of fright.
Oh, shit.
Essentially.
Okay.
So you have your terror and you have your wounds. You're 0 wounds right now. Ignore that. You He's just there for when you get wounded.
Okay.
But I'll be keeping track of that for you.
Ain't no thing.
All right, so he goes in, and then he'll finish out the rest of his movement through the bush, which will take him pretty much right in the middle of it.
I still waded into the bush full elbow anyway.
Turns out it's just like a pile of like poison ivy or whatever that stuff is.
The way the character is, you're just like, come on to me, death. I welcome thee as you walk into the bush. Oh, man. All right, so that's the end of the character phase. Boom. Round 1, done. I'm going to keep track of this. I'm going to use my handy counter and my fingerless gloves. Round 2. There we go. Fright phase. So we're just going to roll for these fright tokens, see if anything spooktacular happens this time. That is a 2. Nothing happens.
Ooh.
Dang.
Nothing happens. So I'm going to add another one to the board. The tension is mounting. No killer. Go into the character phase. Malev, would you like to go first this time?
Don't forget to put one on the
Oh,
well as well.
Oh no, this thing's coming out the well.
Yeah.
But it ain't nothing yet. It ain't no thing. Yeah. If I could go first, just double move me towards that like little bottom evergreen there.
To the bottom of it, just double move straight,
So
to
pretty much
the
straight, yeah.
east.
Ha yeah, ho ha yeah.
Just roll out the bush with half a twig in between the folds.
You will need to roll a second jump scare
We really will.
And
Oh
you're-
shit! Because we're leaving.
because you entered
Or
a
you-
new
or you
section
starting
of
the
bushes. Because you've entered a new
Ha
section
yeah. Hoo-ha,
of
yeah.
terrain.
Oh no,
so
because I am coming near. I'm with you.
yeah.
We're-
So you went from this one bush and you rolled through that scare, and then you'll see this in a moment. And then you went over to this bush, and now
There
you're
is
rolling through this.
something behind them trees, though.
There-
What is that?
It is a 1.
It's
What is
oh
that?
here it
mean?
is.
Oh no!
Lunge. Place the killer in base to base with the character, and make an attack with attack number 2.
Oh,
The killer is
yeah.
already in
I
base
got
to base
that.
according to character. It's whatever, where we would place a fright token. But he's not out yet, but he's here now. And this is the living curse.
So,
Oh, look at that guy, Pumpkinhead guy.
oh
Pumpkinhead
shit!
coming at you, man. You just went right into him. All right,
Oh,
so
man.
killer.
Just like punch the head and it's all like split. Oh, I got pumpkin on my hand right now.
What's his attack 2, Matt? What am I rolling?
So he's going to use his unnatural crawl. So he's going to just
He's
move
crawling
3
out the
inches
earth
directly
on me.
away.
Ah, my only weakness, things that attack my legs. I can't elbow strike that hard.
He sees your elbows. He just backs up. So he's just going to back up 3 inches into the woods.
But when he does that,
Jeez.
all characters that are in line of sight gain a point of terror.
Oh shit!
He's
accelerating
this
game. I like it.
this killer is all about moving in strange, unnatural ways that breaks your mind.
Yo, he's moving all the trees. All the trees. He's falling and he's still getting up. My mind is broken. Gigantic hands are manipulating everything around me.
Where are these hands coming from? All right, I got to take off one of the fingerless gloves at least. Okay, so he moves back. You gain a point of terror. No one else can see the killer right now, so just Malev.
The poor cultist who wandered off on his own. Classic.
All right, Ben, what are you doing with these twins? You're in between. You're pretty much closest to the well as it is, but
Yeah, that's how it's gonna be all game probably.
Serpentine.
All right, so let me just read over. We're playing Well in the Woods, right?
Yep.
What are we doing in this
We're
scenario
playing
again?
Pumpkin in the tree right now. That's what I'm playing.
What's
thank
the
you for the
goal?
subscription. We have to get to the
You're
points of
heading down
interest.
to the you
These
gotta get the
3
relic
points of
items,
interest.
the Denise heads.
We got to pick them up and we got to put them back in the well. Banish the spirit.
So, because I'm the slowest, it doesn't make sense for me to go for the furthest one, right?
I mean,
That seems fair.
it should maybe
So
go help
maybe
out
I'll-
Malev.
Yeah, I was gonna say I might start heading towards him.
You
I-
just hear me
I'll
screaming.
do-
"Ah!"
I just hear the sound of like someone slapping like a melon or like a pumpkin. I'm like, what is that?
I feel like the twins look at each other and say, "Shall we go?" Yes. And they just slowly walk.
Mark David
Yo,
Mark just
big
gifted a
subbos.
bunch of
Let's
subs.
some more subs. Let's get the fog. Gonna have to open up the window after this one. Thank you for the subscription. The
I
gifted
think this
subs.
Mark David Mark guy wants you to die.
Goodbye to your loons.
Did you double move me?
Yeah, you're gonna have to roll a jump scare.
Wait,
Okay.
so did this dude attack me and not, or did no?
No, he did, but his second attack is he kind of creeps around and he
Oh,
melts
okay.
your
So
mind.
he was. So did he do like terror damage to me or anything?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
he
added a
did.
terror point
Yep.
to you.
Okay, I'm with you. I said, what the hell?
Rolling for it's three on the jump scare for Ben.
Flickering light. But there aren't any light tokens nearby, so don't have to worry about it. Just something flickering in the distance. It's the object you can sort of see through the trees, Malev.
Yeah.
Flickering.
Oh snap!
But the living curse won't let you take it. You can't have it.
No. Okay.
Whatever, I'm
Matt,
about to
where
do
would you
my
like to
minor
go?
Ritual.
Oh
Deal
my
with
goodness.
wood.
I think I'm gonna have to sort of
Wow.
juke around this pile of madness in the middle of the table. I've read the tea leaves, and this isn't looking good.
Yeah.
We're gonna kind of cut around him a little.
Okay. So just double move, trying to get around it.
Yep.
Switch to this. Get rid of this. And do this. Here we go. Gonna do a 4-incher. And another 4-inch. Keeping you 4 inches away. Alright. And I'm just gonna double move down here all by my lonesome. Perfect. Alright. That's it for the character phase. We are now on turn 3, fright phase.
Yeah. Now we're like really in.
So
We're in it.
now, when you roll the dice, what is the modifier?
We're looking
3?
for. Are we on turn 3?
Yeah, turn 3.
Out of 5 up, they're gonna activate.
So we need to roll 1 through 4.
Hopefully.
Yeah. And honestly,
gosh.
now that the killer's out, we kind of want to activate them because there's a chance that they might just go away. Otherwise, so if you activate within 4 inches of one of these tokens, you gain a point of terror. So like,
Right now, I see one of them is at least within 4.
no, I purposely stayed 4 away. I'm 4.5
Oh,
inches
okay,
away.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Or yeah,
Now-
I guess right outside of 4.
Yeah.
I guess I can see that.
So we kind of want them to start so that we don't have to like awkwardly walk around them, and it doesn't.
Yeah,
like,
because
mess
they'll
up our
start
pathing.
following us. Yeah, they'll start coming after us.
And I rolled a 3. So
Yeah. Oh wait, no.
Nope. I had one more. One more
Yep,
to the
and
well.
one on the well.
One on the
And
well.
this
There's
is where we wish we had Father Gabriel with us.
yeah, because there's 8 tokens here. Can't do anything. It is now the killer's turn. The killer is targeting. Is it Malev still? What's his MO?
Yeah.
Nah. My dude is.
Yeah.
My dude
Yeah.
has. My dude's MO. It says my dude right here is highly skilled. So I
Right.
don't know
Yeah.
if-
Right.
Yep, he's lunging right at him.
He's
Oh,
lunging
yeah.
right at him. Okay, so I'm gonna roll
D10
movement
plus 2.
first.
Yeah,
Movement
he's
first.
probably going right on in.
Yeah, it's a 6 plus his 2 fright, so he makes it. He's there. Let me.
So what did you just roll right there? 6 plus the 2.
Yeah, so I rolled for his movement. You roll a d10, but then there's things like you add because you've already taken 2 points of fright, which is what I showed you earlier on the doc.
Yeah.
This character doc. It adds 2 inches to his movement.
Oh,
So
so because
rolled a
I'm
6.
more scared of him, he can
Yeah.
encroach faster.
Yeah, he can like
He
sniff
feeds
out your
on that.
fear.
He's like muha muha.
So now the disjointed killer's special rule is that when he moves, all characters that are in line of sight of him gain a terror point. So he's giving you another one, Malev, just for moving in.
Yep.
Oh,
So you're now
shit.
at 3. And the twins. What's the twins' awareness?
I'm
10?
at 3. My dude only got.
They're at 10.
I'm at 12.
Yeah, the twins and Stella will both gain 1 as well. They are within line of sight now.
So the interesting thing about this killer, the disjointed, is that it really doesn't do a lot of physical injuries. Its base attack can do 1, but when you get hit by this shutter step action, the twins could potentially use their onyx marbles, and you could turn some of the terror into injury if you wanted, which will be easier for us to deal with.
To mitigate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So for now, though, he moves in and he's swinging his first attack. What's the combat? What's the value?
So he's
What's it
gonna-
going to hit?
14, he's going to use his shutter step. So he's going to...
I'm at 10.
19.
You know, that's going to be for when you attack him.
Yeah. Right now, the killer's just whapping on you.
Mm.
19 doesn't hit.
No, 19.
And since the
Excellent.
killer is in base to base, he is going to move for his second ability. He's going to move back
Yep.
3 inches again.
Yeah. He's going to, like, scurry up onto the tree.
He said,
He went in, he
you're
swiped
so
you, and then
skilled,
he
I missed
retreated. As a result,
Zwong. Nice
Stella-
fried pumpkin pal.
Stella, the cultist, and the twins are all going to gain terror points as well, because they're all within 10 inches of that interaction. So
So now
just
he's going to gain another point of terror.
yep. So Malev, you're at 4 points of terror. You are at your.
Yes.
You're
Yeah,
going
and
to
do you want to use your marbles?
But you
So
don't, have
that's
to use
return.
you don't have to use your marbles for me right now. I'm just.
I want to say yes, but should we save them?
I feel like.
It's a once per turn.
yeah. You
Oh, well then.
Oh, bother the
Shit.
marbles.
can, yeah. So use them on who? Malev.
I would use them on. You can
Oh,
use
wait.
them on the
Within
cultist
6
to turn
inches.
That.
No, he can't. He's not close enough to use them on the
Can I
cultist.
move and then use them?
No, because it's an interaction with the damage being dealt.
All right. Well, I guess I'm gonna go closer to Malev then. So next round I can do it.
Would you like to
You're gonna
use
come
it
skipping up.
on? Would you like to use it on
Can I-
yourself or Stella?
I mean, I might as well, right?
Yeah.
Let's use. I mean, it doesn't matter. I
Well,
guess
we
it's
haven't-
maybe Stella.
Okay. So Stella,
Well, we
you
haven't
were at
taken any damage yet.
no, but you
Oh, we
took a
haven't.
terror point from watching him scuttle away.
Oh yeah, cool. If
So
we're
you
looking
have-
that way, then
Stella, you are 1 and 1, and Ben, you are 2 points of terror. Malev, you are at
Stella gets her
4
groove
points
back.
of terror. And that is a killer. Now we are on character phase. So now, Malev, if you would like to walk into this killer and engage him in combat, you can.
So dealing damage to like the killer and stuff. That's
Yeah.
not really our objective per se, but it is obviously useful.
Yeah, if you
Right.
kill the killer, if you kill him to the point where he disappears, he'll disappear for what does this one disappear for a turn, Malev?
so when this
Sorry,
when
Matt.
this one's driven off, you replace the disjointed killer is immediately replaced on the table using his MO.
Right. So yeah,
Okay. So
it's a
this particular killer is not very great to punch.
yeah. I mean, but you can. Yeah, if that's what the
can.
cultist is feeling, you know.
If that's what he's feeling, I'd like to imagine that he was doing a lot of cool punching throughout the the fight. So
Yeah.
if he's so question now though, if I end up within 1 inch of the terrain, I'll trigger another jump scare, or we no longer jump scares because of
So
killer?
since
It's
you've
only
passed
once
that,
per turn.
yeah, and since you've passed that barrier already, then you don't roll for it. It's only for this grouping. It's when you walk into like the lines of them. So since we rolled for it originally, you're already in there.
Oh, right.
For the enemies.
Yeah,
You'd have to worry about it now.
How many wounds does he have?
He has 8.
8.
So he doesn't go away like the other ones do, but you can drive him off easier than many of the other ones.
Yeah.
So with the minor ritual heals physical injuries, they can't reduce any terror with that.
No.
Okay. I think I'm going to try and skirt around. You know, a little little skirt flank maneuver to try and reach the point of interest token.
Would you like to go around all of this stuff?
Killer.
While you guys
go
do this,
down
I'm
low.
gonna go scavenge myself a beverage. I'll be back.
All right, good luck. All right, here we go. Okay, so we're gonna move 5 down, 5 across.
Yeah, and Moya's right. Make sure that you're not looking at the killer when you're done. That's a big thing with this one too, is you don't want to look at it.
Oh yeah, because the fright thing.
Yeah. All right, so
Exactly.
I turned your back.
Moya,
you double
Moya just
moved.
said don't look back.
Don't look. Don't look back
So,
at the
Malev,
killer.
you're now down here. You're pretty close to this token.
Yeah, it looks like what? About a 2 inches almost?
2 inches, yeah. Can we do awareness checks within 2 on this scenario? Matt?
Let me double check because this one's got some special,
Yeah.
some
Awareness
special
like a
shenanigans.
No, you'd have to wait till your next turn. But on your next turn, you potentially could like start with that action.
Ancient ritual investigating the point of interest is -2 because these are odd and strange objects.
Yeah.
And you can do it normally, yeah. So you can do it within 2.
Okay. Yeah. So next turn, Malev, you can totally do that right off the bat.
And when you
Then-
successfully investigate a ritual item, you also remove a point of terror.
Okay, I
That's
like that.
Poster.
He's feeling a little bit tired right now, but he's
Ben is
Full skirt.
okay.
I'm
Ben as
back.
the slowest character is attempting to catch up to the fastest character on the board. Double moved. Stella, what would
It
you
It
like to
turns
do?
out that
So
the
in the
cultist,
cultist outfit.
the cultist is actually just 2 other kids stacked on top of each other in a
No,
row.
I chose the adults. If the teen would have been that one though, for sure.
Yes,
I think
we are
I'm
teen.
gonna try and move south along that tree line and I'm just gonna have to take the
Take the jump.
jump scare, yeah. But I want to stay as far away from those tokens as I can.
Jumpy jump.
Gonna roll this jump scare, see what happens. It is a 2.
Eerie sounds. Character makes an awareness test. On a failed test, the character trips.
Awareness
But
11.
I don't want to trip. So I think Stella has
Okay.
foreseen this, and we're going to change it to a 4, and we're going to make it flickering lights.
Clever, clever. So, guys, Stella, she had read the fate beforehand. She had seen the tea leaves, thrown the bones. She had these 5
She saw
options.
this route ahead of time, and she just jumps over it with ease.
Yeah. So I'm going to mark that option away. You can no longer use that option. But good on you. Okay. And then I'm going to keep moving south. Dante just over here by himself. The way it is. Perfect. Character. That is the end of turn 3. We are on turn 4, fright phase. Matt, what are we looking for this fright phase?
Oh gosh, 4+. This is probably going to be
4
it.
plus. Here we go. It is
took
a
me a week to
2. It is a
Is it
2.
really?
Yes. All right. There is so much fright on the board.
I think.
The tension is about to burst.
Hold on, just a second.
Are you gonna? You can't replace it with her ability.
Yeah. Nope.
We have the crescendo
Yep.
of the music score right
Because
now.
it doesn't target her. Yep.
Yep.
Dun, dun, dun,
So-
dun, 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 dun.
This is going to be like when that pile of fright goes, this is going to
Yep.
be. Awesome.
All right, guys. When
Frightful.
these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. When these 10 fright tokens go off, we're gonna do a giveaway. And hear me out. Hear me out. If they don't go off until turn 6, which is when they have to, we'll double the giveaways tonight. Maybe.
You heard it here first. Double.
Maybe.
We're going to give away a Tesla.
We're gonna buy the new Ford F-150 electric version
Giving
and
away
drive
the
it to your
Tesla
house,
Mini
300 miles at a time.
In a video
Elon
game.
Musk miniature pack.
I'll buy you a video game from the Humble Bundle dollar store. Okay, here we go. So, Killer, who is he targeting? What's his MO? Closest?
He is.
Farthest from A? What's he doing?
What did you just say?
Is it farthest from section? Sorry, I have to like talk with a
He's
lisp because of
he's-
these fake piercings, which I
Why
don't
don't
even
you
think
take
people
them
can
out?
see. I don't even
Why
think
don't
people
you
can
take
see them.
out?
I need to show them so that they can be
So
appreciated.
he's gonna move to the character with the most terror, which is unfortunately Malev.
Nah, my dude is stable.
Damn,
You
those
can't
actually
even see
look
me. I'm hiding.
They look like fairly real,
They-
right?
kind of real. You got some
wow.
like Tiger King vibes with the one in your
Yeah,
eyebrow.
I'm feeling it.
That's what I was going for. Definitely, 100%. Tiger King.
When you first sent the picture earlier, I was like, at first I was like, wait, does he actually have? Did he just not have rings in before?
You're
They're like
"Oh,
pretty
bitch."
convincing, right?
Yeah, they
Yeah,
are.
they are actually.
Yeah. Thanks, Hot Topic. All right, so wait, who's he
He
going
actually
for?
just had Anne just jam needles through him before this whole thing happened.
Yeah,
Just taking
and
shots of
bring some
whiskey.
medical rings from the hospital. Sew them into my body.
All right, what are we doing?
So I got a stream tomorrow. Can y'all give me piercings right quick?
Yeah, that's how it works. They'd be into it. They'd be like, "Oh, what platform do you stream on? OnlyFans? Really?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What
All
are we doing here?"
He's going after Malev, character with
Malev.
the most terror.
Okay, great. So I'm gonna roll for his movement, and then we're gonna add Malev's terror. Malev has 4 points of terror right now.
Four is my favorite number.
I rolled a 5 plus 4. That's gonna be 9 inches of movement. Pretty sure that's gonna get him there, but we'll measure just to be fair.
So I'm moving or he's moving to me?
Oh, he's coming after you, bud.
This son of a bitch. He can't even see me.
Oh,
said
he can see ya.
bushes. Like this.
He can smell you. He smells your fear.
It's me looking out the bushes. Can't see me.
He just comes leaping through the treetops, like legs first.
All right,
Ah,
so
you
he's there.
pumpkin bitch. Ah.
He's going to be swinging at you now that he has made it in the contact. He is swinging his scythe at you. It's a 14 and under. Is that right, Matt?
Yep. But he's actually at an 18 and under because he's got 4 terror on him.
So he rolled a 14, so that's good. It definitely hits. Bam! Ghost scythe.
1 injury, 1 terror.
1 injury, 1 tear. And then he's going to scuttle backwards, like the coward he is.
Yes, but luckily, you're not looking at him directly.
No, unfortunately, the twins saw all of that movement and will take 3 and then 4 points of terror on the twins. So, not great on the twins
Poor
section.
twinsies.
That's the end of the killer phase. We're now in character phase of turn 4. Let me give you guys a quick recap of your boards here. All right, here we go. Ben, the twins. Oh, you saw my feet reveal.
Stop. TOS.
I know. You got 4 terror points right there. Dante, that's me. I have nothing that shouldn't be there. I've just been
Just
buying
like
myself this whole
your
time.
heart.
Yeah. Stella, you're at 1 and 1. Ignore that.
Excellent.
The cultist,
It's because I
Malev,
live here.
you're at 5 points of terror and 1 wound. Your limit was 4, so now anytime you're trying to do something, it's going to be at a -2. Right there. Unless you, like, you can take a breath to remove terror points. If there is light, you could enter light. But he doesn't have luck.
I got 0 luck.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You're the cultist.
Donut luck. You're doing
All right.
some weird shit on the side.
All of your influence in the world was given up for your powers.
Here we go. Just jumping back in here. Malev, you're within 2 inches of that Denise sticker. What would you like to do? Would you like to try to investigate it?
Can I take a breather and investigate?
You can. The thing is, your awareness is 6 awareness.
Can I take a breather then investigate?
Yeah, but hear me out. You got 6 awareness. Because of this scenario, specific rules, which if you had the book you would see, it's -2. So you need to get a 4 or under. And because you're 1 over your fright value, it's actually 2
I need
or
to
under.
get a 2 down.
So you could either take a breath, lower your terror value, and then you could get a 4 under, or you could concentrate and search, and you could get a 5 or under. If you concentrate, you get +3.
So both the other thing here is that both investigate and take a breath are a long action. You can either take 2 quicks or a quick and a long.
Okay, that's what I was wondering.
So you could spend a luck point for free.
He cannot.
And you
he
can
cannot
reduce
spend
your
a luck point.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You don't have it. You're the poor cultist. So you can't do that.
So really, all you can do is either, if you're looking to investigate, you'd have to concentrate, search. Yeah.
Looking for this. I'm straight going elbows in.
Yeah. Here we go. Gonna roll. See what we got. You're on this D20. Looking for a 5 or under.
Yeah.
It is a 17.
Oh, I thought it was on a D10. Oh shit, bro. I thought. Shit.
No. You had a 25% chance. Might be. I should have explained the rules to you. You've never really played this except in a playtesting thing almost over a year ago.
I was like, oh, the 5 out of D10? Alright. Okay. Where? God damn it.
Can I hold up the character cards to the camera for about 5 seconds on each side, and whatever camera gives us the best resolution? Yeah, I thought about it, Scott. I thought about it just for you. But I'll just send you photos later. You know. Wink. I'll include them in the albums that I send you. Wink. You can't see me winking because half my face is covered by emo hair. Wink.
And the other half is covered by metal.
And the other half is 3 pixels.
And the other half is 3 pixels. Me and all my metal. I wonder if you guys can hear this on my teeth when I'm talking. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Here.
Yeah,
Can you guys hear this?
awful.
Hold on.
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Stop.
Yeah, no. Teeth
Please,
sounds are terrible.
I'm gonna
That's-
call the FBI.
That's all I'm hearing. Anytime. Yeah, you guys can hear me live. I'll give you another one. Here we go. Hold on.
I think it's my headphones. Like, I don't know why.
They're like blocking it out. They're just
Yeah.
they just knew. They just know.
They're like, you don't want to hear this. We're getting rid of it.
All right, so you do not investigate it, and that was your turn. GG's. The twins, what would you like to do? You're skulking behind the killer.
What is my Can I attack the killer with its own attack?
Sure can.
You can.
Take this.
Whoa.
Put my thing down, flip a different verse.
But you would also take 2 injuries. You would both nosebleed.
Type attack.
Hmm.
In the meantime, I'm gonna focus up and investigate this token in here in the bottom left-hand corner.
Yeah, you do that.
My awareness is 9. I'm gonna focus, put it up to a 12, and then lose 2 because it's very an arcane thing. So 10 or under, 10 or under,
Oh my
50
God.
shots. Here we go.
Morse code Goth edition.
It is a 6.
That's
I
great.
have discovered the Denise sticker, and I put it in
God damn.
my dock.
Well, good job.
Yeah.
Wow, this pack of stickers has got glitter on it. Nice.
Okay.
This
Good
is
for
what
me.
they hold
Good for me.
holographic.
Ben, do you know what you
So
want
I
me to do now?
don't think how many injuries do I have right now?
We have 0 wounds, but 4 points of terror.
Yeah, let's. How many wounds does the killer have?
8 wounds,
It
but
takes
if you banish the killer, then nothing happens. Like, I mean, it
Yeah.
comes back immediately.
I guess I'm just gonna move.
Gonna get closer, maybe mitigate some wounds and terror next turn.
Yeah. Try and block him so Maliv can search that thing. Maybe.
We'll move up here.
Yo, little kids, come kick this pumpkin.
Meanwhile,
Have to
you're
roll
just like
for your,
rummaging through a crate of like old stickers.
With my
Rolling for your
elbows.
jump scare now. It is a 9. What does a 9 do on a jump scare?
Laugh it off. Remove a terror. The kids are just
Yeah.
like,
Creepy child laughter.
La la la
We
la
are
la
much
la.
scarier than anything in this game.
Ha 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 ha. Matt, what would you like to do?
Run me right alongside the house. Let's do this.
Okay.
Heading
Okay.
for the sticker down there.
Would you like to go in the house?
Heck yeah. Let's
I'd
do it.
assume since it's your house, you have the keys.
You can do that
Yep.
with that black site terrain kit? Wow.
Wow.
You can go inside into
This
this
playable
lovely pre-painted,
interior?
fully playable interior.
All right, you're right in your front door. Everything's as you left it.
Excellent.
Time to do some random voodoo lady stuff.
Yep.
Gonna do some sweet voodoo ladies.
Character. That's it. We are now on
Gonna
Fright
roll me
Phase
up.
turn
Gotta roll
5.
me up a jump scare though.
What's your own house?
Going inside your own house.
That's true. Yeah, whatever. I foresee what's going on in here.
It was a 5. Nope, I rolled it. It's a 5. What is it?
Tap on the shoulder. Place the closest friendly character, supporting character with an 8 into base space. If there are
Yep.
no characters, character gains a terror instead.
Oh, your house spooked you out, man. Spooky
There's
house.
something here, but it's not the kids, which is strange.
Yeah. Cool. We're on turn 5, Fright Phase. After turn 5, let's do a giveaway, huh?
Let's hope
So-
that fright tokens go off. So
Yeah, let's
So
hope.
let's go to fright. Now you have to literally roll like what, a 3 or a 2 or what?
Yeah, what's it? Is it 3 and up?
3.
3 and up. Here we go.
Very unlikely.
It
Is
is
this
a
turn
0
5?
or a 10. It's a 10, so it definitely goes off.
Oh gosh.
Oof.
Here we go.
So it went off, which means we have a lot of fright tokens to get through. We start at the 3 at the well first.
Alright. Roll them up.
Oh wait, no, there would have been one more at the well because we just went to turn 5. So we're new light, Casey Madden. Thanks for the light, Casey. Here we go. We're gonna roll for these. First one is the one at the well that I haven't put down yet. It is a 10. So the killer is
going to end up being
enraged.
enraged.
So Malev, now that the killer, normally if you roll a 10, there's a chance that the killer will disappear and find a new target, but you have to have injured him first. Since he has no wounds, he just becomes enraged, which means he's gonna critical on a 1, 2, or 3 instead of just a 1 now. Next one is going to be a 4.
Moving towards closest character, 6 inches. What was
Okay.
that?
I'll roll the other 2 before I move up there. Next one's a 1, so it'll disappear. Last one is a 6. It'll also move 6 inches. Closest character is... 2. Or is Dante. 6 inches. And with this one.
You can tell
Alright.
they it's his dark heart.
Yep, so that was a 4 up there. Now we have our 7 in the middle. First
Gosh,
one.
I think this is the most fright tokens we've ever had.
First is a 3, so it moves.
Good night,
Does
Tracy.
it move or
Yeah.
disappear?
so
For
much
3?
fright.
Yeah.
This way? Yes.
Alright, great. Getting rid of that one.
Coalescing energy more.
Next one's a 7, so that one will move towards the closest character, which is going to be Stella, 6 inches. Next one, here we go, is a 5. It also moves towards Stella. Oh, next one is a 10, so the killer would have become enraged, but he's already enraged. Goes away.
Yes, you can't be enraged more than once.
3
He's
more,
so
5,
enraged.
moves towards Stella.
You mad
4
about that?
moves, and an 8. Do 8s move?
8 is also moved 4 to 8.
Okay, so Stella has a lot. If she opened that door and she set something off, something's in motion.
Yep.
Here.
There's that strange
Cool.
shadow. Something else is here.
All right, so now when Stella, next time you activate, you have 2 tokens within 4 inches. Only 2 of those 5. But you will gain those 2 terror points. Killer phase, who's he targeting? Most terror points?
Yep.
Yep. Still Malev. He is going to add 5 to whatever I roll. So he's for sure going to get there. Switch
No
over to this
way.
camera. Yep.
My dude's so fast.
He's
That
going
is
to
It's
get in there.
lead
He's gonna-
fast and done. But I would look back at you, but I can't because that's the name of the game. Don't
Oh.
look back. See, baby, gone.
There's a reason, you know.
Ooh,
Uh,
tripped, fell over. Oh, shit.
Rolling in a sack, we have 19 or under, so it fails on a 20. It is a 17, does not fail. Malev will take 1 injury, 1 more point of terror. He is now at 6 points of terror and 2 wounds. The twins see that out of the corner of their eyes, so they will gain a point of terror. You're now at 4 points of terror, and then he will scuttle away, giving the twins yet again a point of terror, unless, Ben, you would like to change one of those points of terror or wounds that have just occurred to something else. Maybe good
We should
to...
We should do that.
Yeah, I think maybe for Malev, you instead of... You turn one of his points of terror into a wound.
Yeah.
Into an injury.
Yeah, let's
Malev, are
do
you okay with that? Are you okay with them channeling your psychic fear into a physical ailment?
As long as it's not my elbows. I need those for striking.
All right,
You're
taking
just
the
gonna
femur.
manifest more poison ivy on your back.
Taking the femur. Just boils. There we go. Cool. All right, so Malev, you're now at 5 terror points and 3 wounds. That is the end of the killer phase. We are now on the character phase. Let's start with you, Stella. Stella, I'm going to activate you. You'll gain 4 points of terror. What would you like to do?
Lordy. How many do I have right now?
Terror.
You're at 4 now, but you have a value of 5, so not too bad.
Okay. Yeah, get me out that back door.
Okay. So, where is my map?
All that
1,
terror
2.
really just made a beeline for
Yeah,
Stella's
3,
house,
4.
isn't it? We need to do a giveaway too.
At the end of this round, at the end of this character phase. So that was the first move. You're in a new room. Would you like to roll your jump scare since it was an open door?
Yes.
Okay. It is a 7.
Character gains a terror point. It's that strange shadow again.
Man, how strange.
Something spooky. You're
in
at your
here,
limit
too.
now. You're 5 out of 5. You will now
And how
open
many
the
moves
door.
have I done yet?
That
have
was
I
the
only
first
done
move. Yeah.
So I'm going to use knock and shout, the quick action.
Okay.
But basically, it's going to just be me flipping on a light. I'm going to place it right outside on the token.
So do you want
turn
to
all.
do you want to roll for that, or do you need to roll for that?
Nope.
Yeah. No. What am I rolling?
Make an awareness test.
Okay. Awareness 11 should be able to do it. It is a 14. Would you like to replace it with your 7?
My 7? Yes, please.
Dude,
I first saw
Stella.
that this was going to happen, and I changed that light bulb before I left this morning. The back portion.
Oh,
of the
you had
bulb.
a premonition of it exploding. Changed it before it went out. Clever,
Stella.
clever. All
Since
right.
she got her
let me-
groove back.
These light tokens.
I guess Connor just noped out, right?
All right, y'all. So that's Don't Look Back.
Yep.
From
Thanks for hanging out with
Strike
us.
Studios.
You can find us on the internet. You
We're
can
not
buy the
leaving.
game.
I don't know where any of my light tokens are, including the
That's
ones that
okay.
come with the game. So
That's okay.
we're just gonna slap this
Well,
down.
It's a treat.
It's basically what we expect from you, Connor. We knew
Classic.
that eyeliner was more important today. You didn't actually do any other work at all.
Oh!
Except put in your piercings and get the makeup on.
That's for you. All right. Okay, so you knocked the shout, turn on your back porch light. It is now on. That is your turn. I'm going to move straight up back towards the well. I'm just confused as to what's going on. Mumbling and grumbling about how no one ever does anything in this stupid town. Ben and Malev, you guys.
Ben should go first, and they should link hands and do like a, like a. You remember when you used to like spin really quick with your younger sibling and just like, whoa, just do that and just hit him.
Hit that
with
boy.
the old combo spin kick. Wow.
So killing him doesn't really do anything, right? He's just going to reappear immediately.
Right.
But if you, yeah. The only thing that it would do is that he's not going to move or do anything while unless like lunge or something like that is rolled. He's going to just get tied up by you.
I could use my psychic power.
I could use my is the ritual thing it says
it's a long action, I believe.
Oh, cannot open Adobe Acrobat. Well, would you look at that?
Yeah, your minor ritual.
It's a quick action, actually.
As a quick, you may place 2 fright tokens in the center of the table and choose to either heal or deal 2 injuries to a character or enemy in the same board section as the cultist. So you could do a dark ritual
but I have
and
to
slap
put 2
this
fright
guy.
tokens down in order to do that.
Yeah, in the center of the table though, so pretty far away from you.
No, I kind of feel like I'll try and go second. I want to see what Ben's gonna do with the twinners.
I kind of want to use the psychic power.
Darth Balls, these are actually playable characters. The Sinister character pack are player characters, not killers. They may have some ulterior motives though.
I mean, it is. Scott's right. I mean, if you do drive off a killer, you do lose a terror point. So
okay,
that
I'm gonna
very
move.
helpful.
I'm gonna move and then do my psychic power.
Yeah, get him.
Okay, so you'll move 3 inches where? Towards the token?
Well, I guess I don't need to be.
Your awareness is much higher than the cultists, so...
The psychic power allows me to use a killer's attack against the killer.
Yep.
Yes.
Right? I just need to be within the awareness, so I don't need to move. I can just do it. So, is there another action that I can do first?
You could...
the sibling strike.
The sibling strike?
You could encourage Malev. You could encourage on him so that when he takes his action, he'll be more likely
encourage, or he doesn't have any injuries, does he?
He does have 3 injuries, but you can't really...
Let me take a look.
But you'd have to move closer to him.
Am I within 2 inches?
No, I think you're right out. Maybe.
Might just squeak it.
Like 2 inches.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're good. You could do it. Let me take a look.
Yeah,
but it might be good to encourage so that he finds. You know what? You do you. Let me take a look. Is it 2 wounds?
Yeah, no. Let's do encourage because I think the goal is for him to be able to successfully search that token.
Right.
I can always do it the round after. So.
The creepy children have encouraged me.
Yeah, go, man in robe. And then now I will attack the killer.
Man in robe, your elbows are glorious.
I
hide them below.
So I'm just rolling to see 14, right? 14 or under hits this killer.
Yeah.
Yep.
It is a 9.
You got him.
Killer
takes
do
the terror as an injury.
Patch.
So it's going to do 1 wound. It's going to take the terror point also as a wound. So that's now 2 wounds against the killer. And then the twins will also take 2 wounds, right?
And isn't
Yes.
he dead? Didn't he have 8 wounds? Does he
No,
have 10?
he has 8 total wounds. You've done 2. We have 6 to go.
Yes.
Oh, I thought he had
elbows.
8 out of 10.
No.
My
No.
elbow strikes were deadly.
They live high above the mucky muck, the twins.
High
in
above
castle
the
made of
mucky
clouds.
muck, a castle made of clouds. There was
don't like
Wonder Boy sitting
I don't
so
like that.
proudly. Not much to say.
All right, your turn, Malif.
And you're high above the mucky
All
muck.
right, so I've been encouraged.
Yeah, so you're going to get
And
plus
as an
3
encouraged
to your
person-
search. Or any action
Can I
you get
move
plus
search?
3 to.
I can't move search because search is long action, right?
Investigate is a long.
Yeah.
Okay, and I'd assume if investigate's long and move is short, that cartwheel will also be a short. So can't do that. I think we'll just concentrate on searching then.
Okay,
Yeah, so with the encourage and the concentrate, you'll be at +6.
plus 6, you're
Holy snap! Now
So you
I'm at a
have
whopping
12 minus 2.
12.
You're at a 10. You're at a 10.
Oh, holy snap! That's 50-50.
Wait, hold on a second. Maybe you're wrong there. You have 6 base,
Oh.
minus 2 because you're 1 over your fight value. That's 4. Plus the 6 encouraging. It's 10. Oh, and then minus 2 because of the scenario. So yeah, it's 8. So it's still pretty
Plus
good though.
2 for dashing look good looks.
Plus 2. Who said that? Not me, but somebody did. It is a 1. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So good looks. Such good looks. My man.
He said,
He
"Check
knows-
this shit out."
He knows exactly what this artifact is. He used it in last night's ritual.
Exactly, that's what I was just about to say. He's like, "Oh, it's this thing! Oh yeah,
I've never seen it
There was
face down
There
before.
was some shoelaces, an ancient chalice, an old Burger King box,
Just had to figure out
And
which
a
one
Denise
is which.
sticker.
and a sticker. And I was sitting there, ancient relic. Not sure.
Well,
Yeah,
all right.
that's exactly what they do. Except it'd be like one of those old like bone shaker bikes with like the big front wheel, the little teeny one. They each have one of those. And they
All right.
but they've got the grind bars still coming off of them. Still got the bags. They like
Can
to hang
close
out
this
with
window
Cat.
now.
I'm thinking about big wheels now. I want the cultist to have a big wheel.
He just has a problem with his robe always getting caught in it.
All right, guys. So that's character. That is the end of turn 5. We are on the fright phase of turn 6
We're gonna have to get
and on the
get moving
precipice of a giveaway. And
here. And
that
turn
precipice
6,
is now.
the fright tokens just go. They
Yeah.
always go now.
So don't roll for them anymore.
Let's do it.
Let us get my giveaway ready to go. If you're watching from a platform other than twitch.tv, you are not eligible for this giveaway. I'm sorry. But you can go to Twitch and then you'll be eligible. So the way these giveaways work is you type a word in our Twitch chat, and then I draw randomly from the people who typed that word. So if you're on YouTube or Facebook right now and you would like to be in this giveaway, go ahead and head on over to twitch.tv/BSSterrain. Get ready for this word that I'm about to say. Do we have any suggestions for words?
Big wheels.
Or elbows.
Elbows. Exclamation mark elbow stream.
Elbows. Elbows.
What are they going to win? What are they going to win?
That's a great question. I have to-
I gotta go to the bathroom. Be
I
right
have
back.
to redo my authorization because, of course, I do.
All right, so this first giveaway, you can win the new expansion.
Ooh.
A copy of the new expansion. If you've ordered it already, we can refund it for you, or you can get 2 of them. It's up to you. Guy liner. I like that.
Oh, I have to get a code now.
I really like the cultist Ben. I like them all, but just sitting here looking at him on the screen, I really like him. His robes look great.
Yeah, I think it works. Sculpting robes is not easy. It's
All right, we have now
Surprisingly.
Folds in
connected.
there.
Giveaway. Exclamation mark. Elbows.
I love it.
Brand new Dark Hearts DLB expansion. And reset the past list. Open giveaway. Here we go.
The twins have been in the Grail Diary for a long time.
Yeah.
For a long time. They
So,
really
guys,
make me happy too.
Now you have to type elbows. You have to type elbows after you saw that message. If you are on Facebook or YouTube, you'll have to head on over to twitch.tv/BSSterrain. You don't have to sub. It's for free. You may have to watch a 30-second ad. Sorry about that. We don't get the money. At least I don't think we do.
You will need an account though. If you type exclamation mark elbows on Facebook or YouTube, I'll laugh at you and make fun of you.
I won't, because there's already enough darkness in this world. Crossing elbows. Hope you win. Everyone cross your elbows. Wrap them up tight. Okay.
So while we're waiting, we'll wait a little bit longer for people that... you only need to do exclamation mark elbows once. You don't need to do it twice. So something to note that we should clear up. So because we're transitioning some of the components that used to be available individually into the core box, the weapon cards and the reference cards and the core cards are going to be discontinued probably in June when we ship the new core game.
You mean this pack? This pack of wonderful Don't Look Back reference cards?
Yeah. And we've split those separately. So the weapon cards are now separate from the reference cards, okay? So that's for people, if they buy the core box, they can get weapons. Anyway, I'm sure it'll be evident for you if you check the website. But having said that, if you have the original core set and you have not bought the reference cards, which you don't need to play the game, I'll make that very clear. But you want them, you've got a month to get them. All right. If you email me after that date, they're not going to be available separately. All right. Except the weapon cards. Weapon cards will always be available separately.
And again, the reasoning behind that is everything except the weapon cards is going to be transitioned into the core set. And then the weapon cards will be their own product, which you can buy now. If you don't have the game and you're going to get the core set, you just need the weapon cards. If you've had the game, you've been supporting it, we love you. First off, you're amazing. Then second,
thank you so much.
You probably want to snap the reference cards pack. But like Ben said, they're not necessary for the game.
They're not. No.
It means you don't have to flip through.
Make that clear.
Yeah.
For anyone that's watching.
Everything in the book is in the cards already, but the cards, having them separate, having them in a deck, having weapons that you can shuffle and things like that, it does give a little bit what we think is a better experience. So.
Yeah. They're still on the website. There's the reference card pack. There's the weapon cards. They're separate products now. They didn't used to be, but they're separate now. Still exactly the same. So I would urge you, if you would like to get them, if you've been sleeping on it, get them sooner rather than later, because once they're gone, we're not going to be selling them separately.
Yeah.
And if you're playing DLB as a role playing experience where you have somebody maybe kind of storytelling while characters are playing, the cards, like especially the weapon and item cards, give you a lot of options for how you want to use them on the table besides just rolling on the tables.
Yeah. Exactly.
And we also, here in the next couple of months, should be sometime in there, there will be a second pack of cards coming out. but these will be
Yeah.
completely
What's the
different
name
sort
of that
gameplay.
pack, Matt? You give him a little taste.
So, well, are we still combining that with the little rules thingy?
Yeah, don't tell
Yeah,
him
it's the
about that.
With Trilogy? Okay. So it's going to be environments and twists of fate. So it's going to be things that can affect characters and your table.
Environments and twist of fate. So if you don't look at back experience, if you need even more flavor, if like Matt said, you're running a role-playing, perhaps almost campaign-like system, these cards would be very beneficial to you to spicing up things.
I'm sorry. Excuse me.
Yeah, you're excused. So yeah, I think that's it. I think we're ready for the giveaway. You're excused. Why was that so aggressive? I don't know. Pick a winner. Here we go. The other Spencer.
Oh,
Nice.
nice.
In the chat. Here we go.
All right, the other Spencer. You need to PM me here on Twitch. I'm gonna comment.
Yo.
Dude,
Sorry,
if this
Spencer.
this isn't a joke this
Other
time,
Spencer won today.
Theo there, Spencer. Theo there, Spencer. This isn't. We're not tricking you. You actually won this time. You got to talk though.
Yep.
You got to be here. Where is this guy?
Yep.
Where'd he go?
You gotta PM me in the next like.
There he is. He's
couple
here.
of
He's here.
minutes. All right.
He's here.
Holy shit.
Yay, he won. All right, you won the new expansion. If you've already bought it, just hit me up here on Twitch, and I'm going to give you an email address, and you can email me your details.
Yep. And then we'll get it to you. Congratulations, Kim Dog. We're only halfway through, bro. I mean, I did get out of my costume. Still got the eyeliner on. But we're getting into round 6 here. Congratulations. Here, towards the end of the game, we'll be giving away also one of the new core sets. And what else? Are we doing a third giveaway?
Yeah, we're going to give away a horror pack seed as well.
That's right.
We'll do one
So
of each.
One horror pack, one of the new core sets shipping in July. July. What do we say? One of the
When's
two.
it shipping?
Anyways.
The new core set?
Yeah.
End of June.
End of June. Right.
End of June.
Shipping it. We'll give one of those away.
About a month from now. And that's
Yep.
all because of the tokens. So if you want to know why it's taking 4 weeks, the printer's printing those bad boys right now. But the printer is like...
This is what happens when you
supremely
can't
backwards.
just print stuff on
Yeah.
your MDF machine.
All right, let's keep playing.
Yep.
Let's see if we can
Turn
win this bad boy.
6 fright tokens automatically go off. So let's roll. We have
This is
Two
the
up.
end of Stella Val.
We
He's
got-
foreseen it.
we got 2 up towards Dante. First one's a 1. It goes away. Second one is also a 1. You guys saw those rolls. Not cheesing them. Okay, now you're rolling for Stella. We have 5 fright tokens in that group. Farthest in first. First one is a 4. It'll move 6 inches.
Yep.
It ignores walls. It doesn't care. Spooky don't care. Going for the next one. It is a 9. Killer is enraged. Actually, no. We have to roll to see because he has wounds now.
Oh, now he's got injuries.
Does not go away. He is enraged. Next fright token is a 1.
Nice.
It
It's
goes
just
away.
that shadow lurking around.
Yep. Got 2 more. 2 more to get through. A 9. See if the killer disappears. Does not. He is still enraged. Last fright token for this round. Almost clearing them off the board. It is a 6. And that will move, I think, in base to base. Yep. That one's right on you.
Yeah.
Okay. That is the fright phase. We have finally cleared out that huge backlog from the beginning of the game. And we are in the killer phase. The killer.
Until Malev decides to just fling rituals everywhere. Just be like,
Yep.
2 fright tokens, 2 fright tokens.
The killer is currently tied in his fright. And is
players can
targeting.
choose.
Yeah, so guys, Malev or Ben, who do you guys want the killer to go after?
Who has less of the? Just roll for it. Let's just fucking roll
just
for it.
half it.
Just half it? All right. 1 through 5 is Ben. It is a 9. Fate has spoken.
It's that cultist. It's that dang cultist.
It
Yep.
smells those elbows.
Yep. He is
Who's
within...
even ashy?
Within 5, so he's going to get there. I don't even have to roll. Ben, your twins see him move and take a fright. They are now at 6 fright. They are suffering disadvantages to their abilities and
My dude
actions.
jumps up and like just hits him with both feet. Ah,
Guy got his foot in frame, man. Did you fall? Malev, are you okay?
well, he had to fall because he jumped.
Oh, right. Yeah,
he
that
can't
makes
go
sense. All right, so let's see now. It's a 19 or under. He only fails on a 20. It's a 15.
I agree, Dark Warlock. I hope Stella's okay too.
6 and
Like
4.
Stella.
All right, Malev. So here's where you're at. You're at 6 terror points and 4 wounds now. You got a nice Denise there in your pocket. And in case anyone's looking and saying, wow, these cards are super floppy, it's because the cards, I'm pretty sure, are outside my front door right now, but they were not outside my front door when we started the stream, and I had to print off my own. The actual cards are like all the others, in which they are hard card stock, and they are not nearly as floppy.
Yeah.
Okay, so he hits, and then he will shuffle backwards.
Oh.
And you will see him
The poor
yet again.
twins are like, they keep staring. They can't stop watching.
Their nose
they're
is just like
fixated.
profusely bleeding down there.
pumpkin
Ben,
king.
you are at 7 terror points and 2 wounds.
Quite.
Good news,
quite
Malev,
scared.
is you are no longer the target. So,
Ooh, it's because of this cultist shroud.
yep, you got out scared. Character phase. I'm just gonna move up while you guys are thinking. Matt, you are down here in the house. You have a door between you and this token. Malev, you are up here, no longer engaged with the killer. You have a Denise point of interest in your pocket. Ben,
Ooh,
you are right
Denise.
down here below. So you guys think what you're going to do as I'm moving.
Pocket.
Okay.
What's my current fright, Connor? How many points to terror do I have? I mean,
5 and 1.
but I'm gonna gain 1. How many am I gonna gain when I activate? Is there another one up there by the door? Am I
Yeah,
gonna gain
you're gaining
2?
2. So you'll be at 7 and 1 when you
Ugh.
activate.
Oof.
Oof is right. Ben,
All right.
So, do we need to get all of these points back to the well, or is it?
we do.
Yes, we do.
Well, that's gonna be hard.
We've got 2. We just have to get this third one. Distract the killer long enough for
Should
Stella
I-
to get out of her house.
Peel off and head down towards Stella, or should I just?
Can I go north and around, or will we still be rolling jump scares and stuff by? ending
So
up
you're
here?
still in that thicket, so... Yeah,
Probably
if you go...
not from that one.
Yeah, no. You can go north and around. You could go through,
Yeah,
but if you
I
go
think-
through, we'd roll a jump scare. But the killer's already out,
Yeah.
so, like, what's going to happen, you know?
Yeah, I mean,
It's like the
whatever.
worst jump scare that the killer like engages you.
Yes,
Okay.
and gets an immediate attack. Or, well, in the case for you, finding that strange shadow and gaining terror might not be great.
Yeah.
True. You guys maybe need to do some terror mitigation up there.
Yeah.
So you can take a breath. Can't find any light sources up there.
Ben, you could spend a luck point if you wanted to, because you have a couple of those. You could remove 2 terror with a luck.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna spend a luck point, get rid of a terror, and then I'm going to take a breath.
Okay. Remove one
I
more point of
took a
terror.
breath.
You got one more action left. Your luck point was a free action.
Should I just attack the killer again?
If you want to.
Yeah.
You're the psychic kids.
Let me look at the actions list.
All right. While you're doing that, Malev, what are you gonna do? You heading north? Is that what you
Should I
think?
fend off the killer?
I think so if I head north and cut west through the top near the edge of the board, kind of like around the trees.
Yeah.
With the double move, I will not have a.
Yeah, I'll let you have not a fright token roll for that.
Because then I think I will try and run this turn. Maybe try and catch one next time.
You will have to, if you cross this, you'll have to roll for that. But if you're running around here, I won't make you roll.
Oh, I'm waiting for
you see this.
Yeah, you just gotta wait a sec.
Oh yeah. So I don't think I'll be able to make it that far to get to the second thicket, right?
Right.
I could move 10 inches, so I'm thinking I'd probably just get almost to the next quadrant.
That is your 10 inches right there. It's a big board. It's a 4x4. 3x3.
Right there.
Sorry.
Yeah, well, fuck that then. Yeah, no, I'm chilling.
You are, since you're so terrified and you're double moving, you may trip. You may stumble over your own feet.
Oh shit! I got the
Them long robes.
the big old robes and shit.
Yeah.
And the poison ivy on your calves. Oh, it's terrible.
The boils and the broken femurs, but your elbows are okay, at least for now. So Matt, for rolling for trip,
terrible as you're just freeballing it there. It's terrible.
is it an awareness test or is it if I roll under his fright value?
Under fright?
Okay, so I'm gonna roll a d20. If it is a 6 or under, you trip. It is a 4. I'm in trips. Right on his robes.
Gosh dang it! And then but he catches himself with his hands. Does a sweet preventative action roll.
Yeah.
Graceful.
You trip, you hit the ground, and you take an injury.
Oh no!
That's what happens when you
crack my fucking face on the floor.
So you're at 6 terror points and 5 wounds now. You have 10 wounds before you die. So.
And you could luck. Oh, he doesn't have a luck point. We keep forgetting. You poor cultist. You're fast and quick, but
no luck.
Not so lucky. You've
Sure,
traded your soul.
Ben, what are you doing for your second action?
I mean, I think I should attack.
Yeah,
sounds good to me. 14 or under. It's a 5. My man does it. Takes 2 injuries, but deals 2 as well. Killer is 4 out of 8 wounds. Twins are at 4 wounds as well.
Out of 8. They're also 8.
Out of 8. And... move. Stella, your turn. Last character.
So I guess I'm going to gain 2 terror, but I'm going to walk out into the light.
Okay.
Walk out in the light.
I will be back in a second, guys. Sorry.
So the light actually turned off because of the killer phase.
Is this a turn later?
Yeah. So.
Oh, Stella.
So you can.
We loved you.
You can walk out and maybe take a breath.
Yeah, let's do that because I don't think she's gonna like. Yeah, she's. Mm-hmm.
That removes 1 terror point. Yeah. Okay. Turn 7, fright phase. Fright token's already going off. There's 2 on the board. Oh, and then 1 at the well. I keep forgetting to add the 1 at the well, but there is 1 up there. I'll roll for that one first. 1 at the well is a 4, so it'll move towards Dante. Next, we're rolling for the 1 at her front door. That is a 1. It
We could
disappears.
not if it was within our awareness.
Oh no. It disappears and flips all light tokens.
Within
Light token
12.
flips on. Last one. It's a 7, so it moves as close to it as it can. That is it for the fright phase. We're now back at the killer phase. It is targeting. Stella, you and the cultist are tied for fright now. Oh wait, Stella gained 2 points.
Stella.
Never mind. So it's targeting Stella. It moves
Her groove back.
3 plus 7. It moves 10 inches towards Stella. It is done playing around up here. Right down here. The twins did not see that move. It moved behind them, and now no one sees the killer.
Ooh, it's probably gonna go away.
On the next turn, though, right?
Yeah, because we haven't.
Yeah.
We're past that part. Sorry, I can't think.
Yeah, that's on the next one. Cool. So the killer moves down there. It has found a new target. The light turns back off. Unfortunately, it's just when you think you're in
wrong for Stella.
it. Yeah, this is really not working out for you.
My own house is turning against me.
I did not foresee this.
Killer phase. That's what that was. We're in character phase, turn 7. I'm just gonna gain a terror point next to that, and then move into base to base with the well with my Denise relic. There we go. Yeah, there. Denise relic has been placed.
Aha, Denise.
All right. Malev, are you sprinting for it too?
So in order to get up, what happens? I just have to do one quick action to get up?
Yeah, you can stand up and move.
Quick.
Stand up, take a breath, stand up.
I think we'll do stand up, take a breath.
Okay, so stand up, take a breath. Drops you down to 5 points of fright.
That's frightful.
You up. Ben is gone. So Stella, what would you like to do? You are going to activate. You are now at 8 points of fright.
So excited.
Man, this light thing just didn't work out, did it?
It's really, it kind of boned you, man.
All right, so I think what I'm going to do is try and knock and shout again.
Okay. Rolling awareness. Awareness is 11, but you are you're 3 over. So it'd be a 5 or under.
Yowza.
Yep. Let's go for it. Let's
Gonna
just
go for it. Here we go. Oh, it's 12. Thought it was 2. It's 12. Doesn't happen.
All right. I didn't foresee this. None of this was part of the visions.
No.
No. Let's just go for it. I'll just try and investigate. Let's just do it.
Okay. So your awareness is 11. It is -2. That is a 9. And you are minus an additional 6. So 3 or under. Pull this token up. It is a 9. Does not happen.
Okay.
All right. Ben is still gone. Just a headless sailor in front of a spooky house.
Classic.
Oh, headless sailor Ben.
I think
Is the killer still within awareness? Could he murder it? Could he try and nuke it again?
It is. It is within awareness. He is going to use his psychic powers and make the killer hurt itself in its own confusion yet again. It is
Snapping
a
its bones
3.
and muscles.
It's a 3, so definitely hits. Killer is up to 6 wounds. The twins are also up to 6 wounds. And then the twins could... Well, they can't mitigate their wounds right now, huh? They would need a friend.
Nope. They
Let's see.
Let's for that.
Yep.
They're gonna head back towards the middle of this area, I think.
Yeah, I think they should probably start.
Not looking at
Getting
the
out of
killer.
there.
Actually, no.
Yeah,
I
that's-
feel like they need to stay looking at the killer, right? Because 3 inches that way. Because that way he
otherwise
won't
it's gonna
spawn.
vanish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Character phase turn 7. We are now on turn 8. Fright phase. We have 2 fright tokens. We have 3. 1 just spawned in the well. We'll roll for that one first. It is a 7. It moves into base to base with Dante. Next one beside Dante is a 7. It moves into base to base by Dante. And the last fright token by Stella in that light is an 8. So it also moves into base to base with Stella. Boom, boom, boom.
Stella.
That's the fright phase. We are now on the killer phase. Killer is targeting Stella still. He is moving 2 plus 8. 10 inches. I don't know if that's going to get him there. He ignores terrain, right?
Yes.
Oh yeah, that'll get him there. Gets him like right there, unfortunately. Gets him there. He is swinging with his ghostly scythe. 17, that hits because of her fright value. She will gain a terror point. She is now at 9, and another wound. That is at 2. Boom, boom, boom. He will then
Wait,
move.
did you flip my light?
Not yet, because this turn isn't done yet. And then he'll move 3 inches directly away. So I'll move back here.
Oh, that'll put me right at 10.
Or you can't see him.
Oh, good.
Yep. That is the end of the killer phase. It now flips the light.
Aww.
And we are at the character phase. You're in the light.
Nice.
You don't gain any points of terror. What would you like to do?
10 inches is quite respectable, sure is.
I'm going to go in and move away. I'm going to activate, gain 2 points of terror, and start moving towards the middle to potentially assist what's about to happen.
Yeah, this is not looking too great. That whole series of unfortunate events with the lights.
Yeah.
Not great.
Malev, what would you
I'm
like
gonna
to do? Oh, go ahead.
I think I have to, how far do I have to stay away from stuff in order to not trigger jump scares?
2 inches. You'll have to trigger one at the next thing, unless you go like super far around it.
Yeah. So this is I know what you're saying. Which is that? That's Damien down there. Yeah, I think it would be cool to sort of loop me back down around the corner down south, kind of staying out of 2 inches of the bushes, but trying to be as near as to Dark Blood.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no.
Darkheart.
What?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
Dante Darkheart. And you also just
Dante,
remember.
I'm thinking of the Invincible character.
yeah.
Damien Darkblood.
Dude, that's a pretty good show. I enjoyed that one. You have to deposit your Denise point of interest in the well at some point.
Yeah. So I kind of want to end up around the corner and downish south towards the middle of the board, and then I'll shoot over left. Unless you guys think it would just be better to rush forward and soak the scare.
Unless we get this third one kind of closer, I think it's okay to play a little bit safer.
Word, yeah.
So you're now moved right there. Since Ben's not here, I'm going to move his characters 3 inches forward, which puts them in awareness of the killer.
It's just what Ben would do.
I'm back.
I was about to kill your characters.
I'm so sorry. So sorry.
I was about to make you go out in a glorious
A blaze of glory.
blaze of glory. Are you okay with that?
Shit, yeah, man.
Okay, here we go.
Content.
Here we go.
Content.
14 or under. It is a 2. Is that a critical? Is a 2 a critical
No.
for a player? No, just a 1.
No.
Okay,
Just
well, it still accomplishes the goal. Ben, you kill the killer with his own abilities.
Everybody
Yes.
removes a point of terror.
Yay.
Everyone removes a point of terror, but Ben, unfortunately, your little twin brains explode, and as people turn around, you're not that right because twins only have 8 wounds.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, and as people turn around, the twins are no longer there.
So the killer is going to get placed immediately using the lunge ammo.
And what is the lunge ammo?
Well,
Like a
let me tell
lunchable,
you.
except for you stab.
So 6 inches away from the most characters possible.
So it'll be right here.
With as little terrain between the killer and the characters. It's going to target the character with the most terror points. Which I think is Stella still.
Still Stella. So he's going to move up here, targeting Stella. He's within line of sight now of both Malev and I.
So we gained, or
and he moves, right? He places and moves once. Yep. So he'll move 3 plus 8. He'll move 11 inches down.
Well, he's not going to move. He's not going to move until killer phase.
Oh, okay, great. Am I going to
He
place
just
him
gets
there?
placed.
And the killer. Oh, okay, gotcha. Copy.
Yeah, he gets placed now, and then he won't move.
All right, so that's the end of the character phase. Fright phase, turn 9. We have 4 on the board. We have 3 up by the well. 5, it moves. A 1, it disappears. And a 1, it also disappears. Okay. That
What are
one,
these ones down by me?
this one's going to move 6 inches towards Dante. Here we go. And now we have the 1 by you. Let's see what it does. It is a 2. It disappears.
Yay.
Killer phase now. Killer phase is
Connor,
still
you
targeted.
always roll so clutch on the terror tokens for some reason.
Do I? 4 plus
I feel
8,
like you do.
12. 12 inches towards Stella, though.
Oh no.
I love that, Scott. The twins went out like TD creepy warrior poets.
So he's in your front door now.
Of
So
course he
I'm gonna have
is.
to reposition the camera. Malev and I will both gain a terror point for witnessing what we just did. This creature suddenly appearing in front of us and then tearing off at a very quick pace towards our friend Stella's house.
With its knees backwards. It's like bending. Its legs are bending like the wrong way.
Yeah, that's what your guy said. That's all he said this whole time under his cultist robes. Dante just hears, ugh.
He says, how am I supposed to elbow inverted knees?
Cool. Okay, so now character phase or killer's done. We're at character phase.
My token's flipped.
Your token flips. We really need to get this token here.
Yep.
You have awareness 11. You're not in light. You are at a -6, -8. You're still at a 3 or under. You could take a breath and remove 1.
I'm going to concentrate and do it.
Okay. So concentrate. You're 6 or under here to pick up this. Here it is. It's a 17. None of your 18s and 12s really don't help in this instance.
No, they don't.
Okay. I'm going to gain a point of terror. Move straight down towards you. Roll to see if I trip. I do not trip. Malev, Are you heading towards the well, or are you heading towards something else?
Yes. I want to drop the item off in the well. Try and remain out of 2 inches from the terrain, so I don't get spocked like Spock.
Right. That is your arc away from terrain. You will take a fright from that token most likely next turn, but it looks like on turn 10, the next turn, you'll get to the well with your item. Ben's twins say something spooky from the other realm.
They're
Just like
still
that.
like
Damn,
yelling
I've
at
heard some
Stella
crazy
Bell.
noises just randomly now.
Just random noises.
They're just
Yo,
everyone
big
looks up and they're
message
just
from
staring
beyond.
through the windows.
I didn't know what the hell it meant.
Well, it's like, you know, when you watch any of those ghost shows and they're like trying to record the ghosts, and it's always just like, and they're like, oh, I got a spirit on recording. Heard it here first.
They hear something that goes like this.
Yeah,
Did you hear that? I heard him say pencil dust.
yeah, exactly.
Pencils? Was it pencils? And then they're just like, yes. And they just play it over and over.
Yeah.
And they put the subtitles, pencil dust. And before you know it, you're like, that goes.
Anyone that has watched any of those ghost hunting shows would know exactly what we're talking about right now.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then they'll be like, "Oh, well, I think once somebody who lived in this house had a pencil. It must
Yeah.
be that."
Oh, I'm feeling really
Hold on,
cold,
you say pencil?
guys.
He was fond of pencils.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
he was a
really
writer.
cold. Stand right here. It's really
He was
cold
a
in this
writer.
room.
Oh, okay. That is the end of the character phase. We are now on turn.
Can I just say how good those stickers look, by the way? Just
They
so
look
good.
so good.
They do look a
Turn
freaking
10, man. Turn 10. It is getting spicy here. We had 1 token up by this well.
I don't think we're
Rolling
gonna
for
make it,
these
guys.
tokens. 8 for the first one. 6 for the next. They both move straight to the cultist. Yeah, I don't think we can. I think this game is GG's. I think this is
Yeah.
about to be a fade to black and wait for part 2 because
Yeah, I think Stella shouldn't have used her 4 or her 7. I was early on. I was just on the like, well, I don't want her to trip and fall. Like, we need to get there to the far one as quick as possible.
that is true, man. If you hadn't if you just let the trip risk, you could have used
Yep,
that for that.
I would have had a 4. Yeah, I would have had a 4.
So the reason, guys, if you're watching, the reason we're saying that is because even if she picks it up, the best she has is 3 movement actions after that, which would only take her 12 inches, which is not
Yeah.
nearly close enough. The
Now, if you're
next-
playing from home, there's no reason why you couldn't just keep playing, right? You know, with your friends and stuff.
turn limits.
You know,
Oh,
but
yeah,
yeah.
absolutely. You can do whatever you want.
we will. Let's do another giveaway.
we'll do,
You're gonna do it.
The living curse ruins our day again.
Pumpkinhead.
Have you
Yeah,
guys not
tried
completed
again.
that one?
no, it's we on stream. It's been kind of like sometimes no, sometimes yes, sometimes no.
Yeah,
it's been
it's
kind of.
So these characters, while they have these really powerful abilities, a couple of them, like Stella and the cultist, who's really quick and has the ability to sort of adapt to the plot that you're playing, they don't have luck points. And luck points are super valuable. Being able to like remove terror when you need to, or do some kind of a reroll or something.
It's also, I would say, arguably, we've played with all 4 of the new characters in a game together. I would say it's probably
Probably
less.
a little bit of a nerf.
Well, no, I wouldn't say it's because I mean it works, right? You can play with them, but you're
Yeah,
probably
maybe
going to
it's not
get
optimal
more.
is the term.
Yeah, you're probably going to have a more dynamic game is if you mix them in with original
Oh yeah. Yes.
characters. You know, it's the same way that like the Final Girls expansion, like now we mix them in. Like you get like Chisaki mixed in with like Max and other stuff, and like it ends up being like you get a ton of like crazy stuff going on. I feel like you add the twins into a game with like some of the other original heroes, and it's going to be really, really interesting, you know. But hey,
At the core of the rules, you're supposed to call up your characters randomly. So you mix all the ones you have together, and each player draws out a random person.
Exactly.
So that's how I designed them, is so that they will be, kind of mixed together. But there's no reason you can't just be like, we want to play all 4 of these.
Yeah.
Do whatever you want.
Who's
Well, what's your
who's
favorite character?
Dante's love interest?
It's
So go ahead.
Darkness.
Do you know who it is?
it's Chisaki, isn't it? It's
Yeah,
not love
yeah, a
interest,
little
but they hang out together a lot.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm. Because they're
BFFs.
both sort of the out-of-towners, the English is a second language.
Dude, Matt has got an entire relationship cloud written up for Don't Look Back. It's glorious.
Yeah, I think the next step, like you said, Ben, I'm interested in sort of pursuing making like a role-playing game for it. I think would be a lot of fun.
Agreed. Agreed.
Transform this experience into a role play style
Yeah.
thing. Hey yo.
I mean, it's just like Northwoods has this whole entire universe now, the Mattverse that he's created.
The
So,
metaverse.
The Burns verse.
you know, by the time
Yes.
we get through enough expansions, there's going to be so much rich backstory to this random. When's the Netflix series coming out? Man, I wish.
All
It
right,
would be
guys.
cool because
Connor
it would be
can play
like
Seth.
it would be like a young adult thing. It would definitely have that kind of vibe to it with the love triangles and stuff going on.
I'd watch the shit out of that.
Yeah, I think it'd be
All
fun.
right, boys. Horror. Oh wait, stop! Don't. Okay, whatever. Yeah, there we go. Horror minis. It's not for the dark hearts. This is for the horror pack. C? Is it 3 or is it
Yeah.
C?
C.
C. Throw a
C,
link in
as
chat,
in-
Ben. Throw a link in
I'm
chat.
gonna throw a link in chat real
7.
quick.
Thanks for the
Oh,
subscription.
no. So much pressure. If you're on YouTube or Facebook and you're like, I need to enter, get your butt over to Twitch. And
Get
enter
the
this.
butt. Out of it. Twitch.tv/BSSTERR.
Yep. While this is happening for 30 seconds, I'm gonna be right back. I'll be right back while everyone's getting. So everyone, get your horror minis in, and we'll run this when I get back. Which
Yeah,
will be like
do it.
minus
do it.
30 seconds.
Next month we have another really fun expansion plan for Don't Look Back. Something a bit different. We'll probably be teasing that a little bit. And that'll probably release. We don't have a set date for that. We'll see how the pre-order goes. We'll see how smooth it is with the new core set. We don't really like doing pre-orders on top of pre-orders. We always feel like that's a little weird. So we'll keep you guys posted. Is that the fish monster? I don't know. Might be. Get your bathing suits ready. Wait, no, get your life jackets. Get your life jackets ready is what I should say. Malev, shout out your stream. Thanks to Malev too for painting the both Malev and Adam at Invisible Hand Studios painted the DARKHEARTS minis, not the ones you see on stream. Doug painted those for us today. But
hey yo,
shout out your Twitch, dude.
Thanks for having me paint those. Dude. I didn't know that they were playable characters. It's not that I was painting them as killers, but I was just thinking that they were killers or like supporting characters or something. But it's really cool to know that they're playables. But yeah, cheers for having me, y'all. You guys can find me.
Dude, thanks for coming.
Streaming over here on the Twitch at twitch.tv/MalefLoShinobi. And we often try and raid the Black Site Studios.
Yeah, do it. Exclamation mark Malev in chat. Get you a link.
All right, guys.
To his Patreon.
We're closing. We're picking a winner. Meepo the Great. Meepo the Great. You gotta speak up.
Meepo the Great.
Meepo the Great. Meepo the Great. Meepo. Meepo the Great.
Man, that's a hero in Dota 2. Meepo. If that's a reference to Dota 2, then I know what's up. DM me here on Twitch, or message our Facebook page. It's probably easier if you just DM me here on Twitch, and I can shoot you the email that you need to send.
Meepo the Great.
Make sure you do that if you want your free
Rick.
Horror Pack C.
And guys, we're not done yet. We're not done yet with that because we got one more giveaway. The giveaway.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, give it away. Ooh.
The new core DLB set right here. I have no idea where I put the box. It was around here at some point. But the new set just went live today. It's shipping late June. It could be yours for free.
Oh, snap.
All you got to do is stick those new core.
Thanks, Star Balls.
It's like it's really like satisfying looking through the website and seeing all the VHS expansions. I don't know why. It's just like
No, it looks really good. I dig it.
It's nice when you have them up on a shelf.
I like seeing it.
I'm just
Yeah, I was gonna say, let me move out of the way. I like it when they're all
look at
you
that.
guys
like
got
in a little line.
it's so much game now. It's crazy.
If you want that sweet Denise sticker too, that'll go out probably with this month's orders. We still have some of the Seth ones left, I think. So maybe you might get a Seth one. I don't know. We'll see.
Maybe you might get both. Maybe you get.
Maybe
both.
you might get both. Yeah, if you order enough, if it's a fat enough order, we'll throw both in. And yeah, I've really liked doing them. I don't know why. I just think it's really fun, and they're somewhat limited. Like I just order like 150 of them, and then I don't like that. I don't like that, Connor. Stop.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's mildly
wrong.
terrifying.
That's wrong. It's like nose. Stop. That's a war crime right there.
Oh my God.
Where is it?
Yeah, Geneva Convention doesn't like that.
Yeah.
NATO called.
I'll put it on my ear. Is that better? Can I rock like a dangly earring?
You need to run like a chain from your ear to your nose.
I could. All right, let's get this. I think everyone's in. Last giveaway, and then we'll wrap up this show. Thanks everyone for coming out and being here. Thanks Malev for being here. Thanks Matt for writing the game.
I don't want to come back. We gotta go win a game. We gotta defeat it.
We'll get in on the next. There's a few that whenever we play characters that we know really well, it makes a difference. It's fun. I definitely main Max or Chisaki at this point.
I could really get into Stella though. I like her a lot. I think she's got a lot of potential to be super cool.
Having those prophetic visions are pretty cool. All right, guys. Last one, the core game. Here we go. And pick a winner. Oh my!
That's awesome, Dark Warlock, that you're like doing this
son
while
of
you're
a
camping.
rigged! Exclamation mark rigs in chat.
What?
Exclamation mark rigs in chat, please.
Put those sticks in chat.
Oh yeah, how many is that? Like, on one hand, it feels like it's no longer random, but on the other, this is what random things would do. Is like, you know.
Moya,
Can you give it to the UK guy
or
the Aussie? I mean, can we? Yeah, maybe. Listen, you reach out, you tell us who you want to give that copy to, and we can give a copy to someone. All right. You just let us know. Is this a good look with the remote hanging off at your look?
I like the car key. See you, Darth Balls. Thanks for hanging out, dude.
One day I will win anything.
I will
You've won my heart already. Doesn't that count? All right, guys. I think that pretty much wraps it up. Yeah.
But what does the exclamation point rigged even do? Does it just do
Nothing. Nothing.
Just
I just
sure.
like Whenever, because Moya's won like 3 or 4 things at this
I
point.
thought we had like a fucking Moya counter or some shit.
Yeah. Dang it, Ben. We do have a
thank you.
Moya.
Thank you.
Look, this is
I
how
think
much
they're-
Moya
it's just
wins.
that Moya. It's just Moya all the time. Just a ton of
All right,
Moyas.
guys. Thanks for hanging out. New core set, weapon cards by themselves. If you're wanting to pick up a second deck for a particular reason, the old reference cards are now limited edition. Those will only be coming out in the next month or so. New Horror Pack C and the Darkhearts Sinister character packs. Playable characters that you may mistake for villains because sometimes their motives aren't quite pure. Beyond that, I think that takes care of it. Thanks for hanging
Use
out.
them to mess with your friends while you're playing. Mess with your friends.
Use them. Most of them you can hurt your friends with, so you can like really, you know, if
Yes.
someone's playing Seth, you can make Seth bleed, even without forcing the killer upon him. That's what I would suggest doing. And yeah, once again, just thanks for hanging out. Hope everyone has a good night. We'll see you guys later.
Bye.